Hello, you guys. It is another pay period, so it's time to do another cash stuffing. Today, I'm going to be cash stuffing my variable expense wallet, as well as some sinking funds / savings challenges, my kids binder, and my pet budget. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, I have my sheet here with my denomination breakdown, so I'm going to be referring to this as I cash stuff, but in my variable expense binder, which is my everyday wallet for my everyday expenses, in groceries, I budget $450 per pay period. So that's for 2 weeks. $450. Family fund, I budget $70. 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 20, 40, 60, 65, 67, 69, $70. So family fun would be things like taking the kids out for donuts or for ice cream. It could also be for us eating out if we decide to do that. I know that Blake has an event coming up where he'll be gone from the house for a day. So the kids and I may decide to eat out that day. In my kids envelope, I budget $40. Now I have a kids envelope and I have a kids binder. So my envelope is for things they need within the next 2 weeks. Then I'll pull from this envelope. As you see, when I stuff my kids sinking fund, it's a little bit different. It's set up different. So $40 for my kids envelope, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. This $40 is generally spent on Play-Doh, kinetic sand, and slime. I have to stock up on these every couple of weeks because my kids are obsessed. So that's generally what I spend this money for. It could also be, I want to get them something, take them out, go to Starbucks, get them a cake pop. I will sometimes use my kids' envelope for that as well. It just depends on the situation. It depends on how far into my pay period I am, where I'm at with my other envelopes. So it's just, I like to have a bunch of different options, some backup plans, just so I can stay within budget. Personal spending. Okay, so if you follow me over on Instagram, then you already know that Blake and I made a decision when Spirit Halloween opened up last week. So we went to Spirit Halloween for the first time since they opened, and we decided to buy an animatronic. Now, if you're new here, welcome. First of all, welcome. Second of all, we're very big in Halloween. Follow us over on Instagram. I will be sharing our yard and how we like to do it up big for our yard. We love being the house in the neighborhood that has the biggest, best Halloween decorations. We love spreading the love of Halloween decorations. It's super fun for us. We absolutely love it. And it means a lot to us, right? So I say all that because when Spirit opened, we bought an animatronic, and that was not our intention this year because we have not been able to contribute consistently to a Halloween sinking fund like we have in years past because of inflation, income, all kinds of things, right? So we weren't planning on buying an animatronic this year like we do every year. But Blake and I saw an animatronic for sale. Last year it was $200. This year it was marked down to $130. There was only one left in the store. So Blake and I bought it. And what we decided to do to pay for, which by the way, we put it on a credit card. Let me back up a little bit. When we went to Spirit, we saw the animatronic was on sale. Blake was like, let's put it on a credit card. We'll worry about it later. I did not feel comfortable with that. And I told him like, no, I want us to have a plan for paying this credit card off. I don't want us just willy-nilly putting something on a credit card saying we'll figure it out later. Okay. I don't want to go into credit card debt for any reason. And because it's a slippery slope, right? Like if we're already buying this and putting it on a credit card, let's also grab this and this and this. So I told him I'm not comfortable with that, but we can talk about it later and maybe come back tomorrow. So that's what we did. We slept on it. We talked about it the following morning, and we came up with a plan to pay off the animatronic. We decided we were going to take from our personal spending for the next 2 pay periods. So a total of 4 weeks, we were going to take from our personal spending. So generally we budget $80 for me and $80 for Blake. Now, like I said earlier, Blake does have an event coming up later this week. So this week he received $50 instead of $80 So I took $30 from his allowance, and I'm putting $40 in my personal spending, and then $40 is going towards the animatronic. So $30 from him, $40 from me, that's $70. We paid $141 with tax and everything for the animatronic. So next pay period, if my math is correct, next pay period, we're each going to get half of our allowance. So $40 for me, $40 for Blake, and that's $80. It will pay for the animatronic in full. Now I am going to go ahead and pay off my credit card. I'm going to go ahead and pay for the animatronic because I don't want a balance on my credit card at all. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for that, but I'm still going to basically reimburse myself in my checking account with the money that we're not going to be getting for our personal spending, if that makes sense. So Blake and I agreed on this together. It was a mutual agreement. We both agreed to these numbers. We're happy with it. We're so excited and happy with the animatronic that we got. It's been a big hit in our neighborhood. The kids have really liked it. Very excited. But that's why you'll see me stuffing a little bit less than I normally do in my personal spending, is because of that decision we made last pay period. Spending money that's going to be covered by next pay period. I try not to do that, but sometimes it just happens, right? It's inevitable. There was one animatronic left, and this was on, I want to say Wednesday of last week. So had we waited an entire week for the new pay period, very likely that animatronic would not have been there anymore, and we would have missed out on getting it, right? And I always say, like, you have to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for your budget. Sit down, talk with your partner if you budget with a partner, come up with a decision together and what you feel most comfortable with, and don't worry about what anyone else has to say about it. That's my philosophy when it comes to budgeting. So I've got my $40. I already gave Blake his $50. I gave that to him yesterday. So household is going to get $50, 20, 40, 50. If you guys remember last pay period, I didn't stuff a lot of my cash envelopes because I was using my gift cards from my side hustle. I still have money on those gift cards. I don't know exactly how much because I told y'all I was not tracking my spending on those gift cards. Last week was kind of like a more flexible week for me, and I'm definitely feeling more refreshed, less burnout, and ready to get back on track with my cash stuffing, with my tracking and all of that. Sometimes you need to take a break, and that's exactly what I did. I just did not have the capacity last week. Last week was so much happening, or last pay period, I mean. But now I'm feeling a lot better, and so we're back on track, and I'm tracking my spending again, and we're all good. Now, I have a new envelope for my nails. So I typically get my nails done every 2 to 3 weeks, and I've always taken it from my personal spending. I made a decision to go ahead and just have a separate envelope for nails and budget for that as part of beauty/self-care, because I just felt like it was really squeezing my personal spending pretty tight. So I am budgeting $43 in my nails envelope. That's exactly how much I pay every 2 weeks. 20, 43, and this is including tip. So $43. We're good. And then I have miscellaneous, which I budget $80 for. Okay. And my Halloween envelope, I'm not putting any money in. I do still have some money left over. Let's count it really quick and see how much we have. Just a little bit. We have $25. So I mentioned this in a couple videos, but we had a very generous donor on my coffee account, which is just an account where people can donate or leave tips and things like that. So she donated $50 for Halloween decorations for us, which was so sweet. I gave Jasper $25 and I gave Hadley $25 to pick out a couple of things from Spirit Halloween when we went so that they could get something. And then I also had $77 set aside in our Halloween sinking fund. That was all we could contribute for the past several months, was a total of $77. And that allowed us to buy more fog for our fog machine, like the liquid, more spider webs for our bushes, more light bulbs, like little things that we needed for the yard. We were able to get with that $77 that we had. So $25 is what's left over. I know that $15 of this is Hadley's, part of Hadley's money, because when we went to Spirit, she saw one thing that she really wanted. It was $10. And I told her she could still pick something else because she had $15 left. And she said no, she was happy with her choice of her one thing. So she still has $15 in here. I'm not going to take this out because I want to make sure she knows that she still has her money. In fact, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just put $20 back in my Halloween envelope. And also I'm keeping my Spirit receipts in case we have any issues with anything that we purchase. But I'm putting these $20 back in here for Hadley. And then this $5 I'm going to put in my $5 slasher savings challenge. I'm going to set this to the side. And when we do my savings challenges, I will contribute that $5. And then I have some cash in my back to bank envelope. I always forget to deposit this when I go to the bank. So it's okay. It's only like $10. All right. So that is it for variable expenses. So I'm going to put this to the side. Now we will do our sinking funds / savings challenges. I have a new sinking fund because Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. And I really want to have some money set aside for Thanksgiving. So I budgeted $30. I'm going to do $30 every 2 weeks up until Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, my new sinking fund that I created last pay period is our vision envelope. This is for Blake to get some contact lenses when he runs out. And I'm budgeting $50 every 2 weeks. So that's our first contribution to the vision sinking fund. Basil is our cat, and I'm going to budget $30 for her. $30 every 2 weeks is what I put aside for her prescription food and any vet appointments she may have. So now we are at $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $100 in Basil's sinking fund. And then separating my sinking funds from my savings challenges is my Leatherface dashboard. That's why I have this here. So now I have my savings challenges. So this is a new savings challenge that I got from an amazing creator and Etsy shop owner. And I will tag her down below. I know that she is closing up her shop temporarily starting October 1st because she just got a new part-time job. She has a little baby, a 5-month-old. So she is going to be closing up her Etsy shop temporarily just to kind of find a new balance. If you're a mom, you know, like it's hard to go back to work after having your baby. So she will open her shop up eventually. So y'all keep an eye out. But I got this savings challenge, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I love iced matcha. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, I have to have that. And it comes with this and I absolutely love it. I just put it in one of my zippered envelopes that I already have. And I will be sharing with you guys in a separate video how I plan to use this this savings challenge. I'm not contributing anything to this today. So like I said, I'll share that in my next video or in one of my videos coming up, I should say. But I just wanted to show you guys that because how cute. Okay. And this was a freebie that she gave me with my order. So I will be contributing and using this envelope to add to my emergency fund. So it's a $500 emergency fund savings challenge, which is awesome. All right, we're not contributing anything to this right now, but I am going to contribute to my $5 slasher savings challenge with this $5 that I took out of my Halloween envelope. So that gives us a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, $60. And on my tracker here, I am just going to grab a Sharpie and mark off one of my slasher icons to represent the $5 bill that I just added. All right, so that's it for sinking funds and savings challenges. Also, I ordered from another creator and small business owner on Etsy, and I will tag her below as well, BreatheAndBudget, and this is one of the savings challenges that she included in my order, and I will share my full order with her over on Instagram, and I'll also do a separate YouTube video. I'm waiting on one more savings challenge from another creator, and once I have that savings challenge, I'm going to be doing a whole separate YouTube video sharing all the things I got from these amazing small businesses so you guys can check them out. But this is a savings challenge she gave me, and I will be using this. I just have to figure out what I want to use it for. So I'm just sticking it right here for the time being in my savings binder. Okay, now that we've done that, let's do our kids sinking fund binder. All right, so for their sinking funds, I'm saving a total of $60, and this is how I'm breaking it up. School events will get 10, clothing will get 25, and miscellaneous will get 25. So I'm gonna put $10 in their school events, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 57. Let me put this with the fives. $57 saved in school events. So think fundraisers, book fair, ice cream truck, yearbooks. That's what this is for. Clothing gets 25, I believe. Yep, 25. You're gonna do a 20 and a 5, giving us 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $140. Miscellaneous gets 25 as well, 25, which gives me 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, $70. I still have not saved for this $42 fingerprinting. I really need to get on that. I have to do a mandated reporting video class thing so that I can get my fingerprints done. And the reason that I have this here, if you've missed some of my videos or if you're new to my channel, all parents now, if they want to chaperone their children's field trips, they have to complete mandated reporting, they have to have a background check, and they have to get fingerprinting done, which I 100% agree with. I'm 100% okay with doing the fingerprinting, but I do have to pay for it out of pocket, which again is fine. So I need to budget $42. For that, I may end up taking it out of miscellaneous, I'm not sure, but I just have this here so that I don't forget about it. I really need to get on that though, because once I do my mandated reporting class, which I have the link for, I can go ahead and do the fingerprinting and then be done with it. All right, so we're done with our kids sinking fund binder here. Our last binder is our pet budget binder. This is Sam, my puppy's sinking funds. So he gets a total of $40 every 2 weeks. I do $10 in food, $5 in grooming, $10 in vet appointments, and $15 in flea prevention. So food is going to get 10. $5 in grooming. So I now have $10 in grooming. And then vet appointments gets $10. He has a vet appointment coming up in October. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60. He has some puppy shots. And then in flea prevention, I get this last $15 for his flea, heartworm, tick pill that he gets every month. So now I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, $45. Perfect. All right. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here with me, and I hope you enjoyed this cash stuffing. Again, I will be back when I get that last savings challenge. I'm going to share all the different savings challenges I'm going to be doing. I'm very, very, very excited to support small business and to share them with you guys because I think you guys would love them. I'll be back for that video soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my day-to-day life, how I'm budgeting, how I'm talking about money. I share often in my stories, usually daily if I can. So if you're interested in hearing any more about my personal budgeting life, go ahead and follow me at Willow Horror Shop over on Instagram. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.